guys, we are of course back with another video. So I haven't actually planned out anything for this one. I didn't expect to actually talk about this until like midday yesterday, and that's because this thing is a little bit unknown, but in the next few weeks or so I can imagine it becoming a big thing, and there's something that I really want to debunk about this before it just becomes another thing like Snuff R73 or Amber Alert. So what's this big thing in question that I'm talking about? The thing we're talking about today is a little mixtape called Weather Warning, and the reason we're talking about it today is because it's been compared to that of Amber Alert content wise. Now it's not quite blown up as big as Snuff R73 has yet, I think, so it'd be nice to just sort of get all the possible rumours that may happen in the near future out of the way, because I can really see that happening as it did with both Snuff R73 and Amber Alert. And I mean, it still happens with Amber Alert because not as many people have seen it as have seen Snuff R73, if I'm not wrong. So on Friday I got a message from a fan of mine. He said it's okay to call him a fan, which is really weird coming out of my mouth. I didn't think I'd ever be saying something like that. It's a fan called Raymond who messaged me. We had a few messages between us, and it basically ultimately ended in him asking if I'd seen like Amber Alert and this weather warning thing, and I said, well, I've heard of Amber Alert and I've never seen it. And I've never seen or barely heard of weather warning. I've probably seen it mentioned once or twice and that's it. And this exchange basically ended with him sending a link over. And you know, I asked my questions. I said, if there's anything illegal in it, I don't want it. And he assured me that there was nothing illegal within this mixtape. So taking that on board, I copied the link and I pasted it. So he basically warned me what was in it and the kind of stuff that I was to expect, and after about half an hour it downloaded, and I was just thinking, okay, but is this just going to be like any other mixtape I've seen? Is it going to be a little bit on the edgy side? And I opened the file and it was pretty bad. It was bad. Now let me just tell you guys, let me just make this really fucking clear, and I do this on everything of this matter. I did it with Snuff R73, I did it with I Feel Love, I believe. There's no illegal content in this, right? There is no cheese pizza, you know what that means. There is no bestiality. There is nothing of the sort in this mixtape. So I guess all them rumours can just head out the door right now before anybody says anything else, and this thing blows up like I'm semi-expecting it to. Now what this whole thing is probably the next worst thing to the illegal things. It's a 55-minute mixtape, and if you think I sat there and watched through this whole thing, you'd be sadly mistaken, because I couldn't take myself through this knowing what was within this mixtape. This is essentially just a 45-minute mixtape of heavy child abuse, non-sexual, okay, let me just get that really fucking clear and repeat myself on that. I skipped through it. I'm not watching that for 45 minutes. I saw a few clips and it was just kids being hit with sticks and objects and everything like that. I mean, I think even one was hit with a knife at some point. It was really fucking bad. And then the last 10 minutes is basically just pictures of dead kids and yeah, all that kind of stuff. There's suicide pictures from kids, there's kids being beaten up by other older people, kid beheadings, all that kind of shit. And yeah, I was not going to take myself through the whole 55 minutes of this, but I felt it necessary to talk about this particular mixtape, as I can imagine various rumours going around about it in the near future. And the thing that really pissed me off about the mixtape, I'm going to say, it's just the 45 minutes of kids fearing for their life, looking straight at the camera, crying, screaming, and just having a really bad time in general. I could not take myself through all that. And yeah, I was not going to take you guys clip through clip, because every clip was just painful to watch. Even skipping through it and watching maybe 3 minutes, if that, was just pretty awful. Yes, I went through this whole thing yesterday because I wanted to give you guys a clear explanation, and a clear debunk of this thing, just in an effort and an attempt to let you guys know that this thing it's not got any illegal content in it, and even though it is really bad, it shouldn't be one of those mixtapes that people start making rumours about, because I've seen the questions that are getting asked on Reddit about it. There's only a few, granted, but it already seems like, even though this mixtape is pretty new, I believe, people are already asking questions which sort of looks like it's going to evolve into something a bit like Snuff R73 did. And I know I'm probably rambling the fuck on about this thing. I don't have anything written down. I've just said everything that I've got to say here. It's coming straight from, I won't say straight from my heart, but it's just coming straight from my brain, which is why it seems like I'm rambling a bit more than I usually would, because I just want to get this thing out of the way, and assure you guys that this mixtape is just nothing but a really horrible mixtape. So with all that being said and done, I'm not going to spend too much time, any more time on this, and that's all I've really got to say about it. I'm not going to sit here and explain stuff of the matter involved, or the subjects and shit involved in it. Anyway, I'm rambling, guys, so yeah, that's all I've got to say about weather warning. If you guys want, like, subscribe, and maybe click that little bell next to the subscribe button. It's up to you. I'm not saying you don't have to, but you get my latest content. Pretty cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.